Hey everybody, what is going on? Serial Lover Drive here, and today I'm playing a Resident Evil 2, sort of the remastered edition. So this is the 2019 edition of Resident Evil 2. What I'm going to be doing today is showing you just how well this game runs, sort of on max settings on my older, maybe like 2-year-old gaming laptop. So what this laptop has that I'm running this game on, it's a HP Omen gaming laptop. It's got a Radeon RX 580 with about 2 gigs of video RAM. It's also got another 12 gigs of RAM, just RAM. And then it has a Core i7 7th gen Intel CPU. So without further ado, let's get going. Let's get into the game. As you can notice, there's a little bit of lag here, and I'm going to show you why real quick here. If you go to the options, you look at the graphics here, everything's sort of running fine. I cranked up the image quality. Literally, this is everything maxed out, and you can see it requires 13.69 gigabytes of graphical memory. So that's the key. You guys want to be running with, probably if you want to run this game on high and you want no lag, no issues, you want at least 16 gigs of RAM. Now, on their recommendations, if you look at like their official recommendations, it says they want 8 gigabytes or better. I definitely recommend like 8 is fine. You can run this game. There's a few settings you're going to have to crank it down, but you probably want to be sitting at 16 if you want to really run this game sort of all out. They say a GTX 1060 or AMD Radeon RX 480 is good enough. Again, to max everything out, you're going to want something better than that. You're probably going to want, I'd recommend a 1080, honestly. The 20 series, like the video cards and the newest and latest and greatest stuff, you don't need. It's obviously not going to hurt, but you don't need it. As you can see, I'm running this game on high, and we're not running into too many issues. Oh, alright, I was hoping to get a cutscene there. I want to show you guys sort of how the cutscenes look, because the cutscene quality does change based on the system settings. So that's one thing. These cutscenes are not, at least a lot of them aren't pre-rendered. You can hear a lot of noises. This game seems like something that's going to have some jump scares. And again, this lag is sort of throwing me off here when you go to turn. And part of it's the camera angle. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit of a jump scare right there.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, maybe you didn't kill it there.
You bastard.
And there we go with the kill shot. Alright. So let's keep going here. Let's see if we can't get that elusive cutscene. Otherwise, I'll cut in a cutscene right about here. So yeah, if there was a cutscene cut in, that's what happened. I do have some video editing stuff, so I can do that. But I'm pretty sure we'll get to a cutscene. You can see a lot of... Oh yeah, turned around there. The controls are something I've definitely got to get used to, though. The swinging sort of feels a little bit off to me, but overall this game doesn't feel too bad. There's not much I can complain about. We already did that. The camera angles are a little bit off, but it's nothing that it's nothing that 2 seconds in game isn't gonna fix. This is overall like a great remastering, and the game feels very true to form, sort of what I remember of the Resident Evil series. I'm an older gamer, so I can remember the Resident Evil series. So yeah. Record of evidence, don't care about that. We'll flip through it all real quick here. I don't want to bore you guys or give away too much of the story. So you can see that's sort of locked in there, but we can't probably shoot it, right? Maybe not. Maybe they're not gonna let us shoot. So now we got our map. There we go. A little bit of a cutscene here, so you guys can see that. And again, you get a little bit of lag there sometimes with these shots. Not too much, it's not crazy, but sometimes with the character animations, there's just been a little bit of lag, and that's, again, because I've got everything maxed out. I did run this game sort of on normal, and it runs fine. Like, the system recommendations that they recommend for you when you start this game are going to work out perfectly. And if you're really concerned about can you run it, I wouldn't worry too much. Overall, though, this game seems like a great game, especially for those of you who are sort of interested in this style of like horror survival type gameplay. It's got a lot of cool actions to it, and the zombie elements are cool. Like, I mean, Resident Evil is a classic. Of course, it's cool. Anyways, guys, I don't want to bore you, so I'm gonna call it here. Hopefully you guys liked the video. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, if you're wondering, hey, can I run this game, feel free to comment down below, and I'll do my best to help you out. But anyways, hopefully you guys have a good one, and until next time, peace.